Welcome back to Death Stranding. What's going on, Mr. Sam Bridges? Alright, so, I booted this up last time and I accidentally almost got a, what do you call it? A notification message thing from the, or not a notification, I almost got one of the BB flashbacks and I had to quickly exit out of the game, so we'll be getting one of those in a moment. But I just saw something in the mail that I want to read. The wind farm guy, Jake Wind, says, I've only seen Amelie's hologram. Now, I want to know what the detail is there. I'll get to that in a second. Terrorism, Chronicles of Aaron. Do you want to know my secrets? Chronicles of Aaron, Journey on. Okay. Mind if I ask you a personal question? I heard that you're a Strand. The president raised you like you were her own, right? Which means you've grown up with Amelie. What was she like? I've only ever seen her hologram. I mean, I get it. Security precautions can't risk separatists and terrorists knowing where she is. But man, what I wouldn't give to really meet her, to see her in the flesh. Oh, okay, this is a very different thing. I thought it was just like, hey man, is she even real? Because that's been the whole narrative that I've been kind of leaning into, where I'm like, I bet you she's not even fucking real, even though she totally probably was, based on the fact that we saw her in the last episode. But that wasn't what I was expecting. Oh well, let's go. So we should be getting ourselves a flashback like normal. Yeah, there we go. Also, just to really affirm how much of an adult I am, I'm sitting here with chocolate milk at 5 in the morning.
Fucking idiot. Thinking you could keep us safe. Man like you. I put on that bet.
You look roughed up, sir.
Just you and me now, baby. That's all I got. I'll keep you safe. No matter what.
Especially because I'm drinking. That's how you know I'm serious. You always trust somebody to stick to their word when they're drunk. I could probably take those heat things off, I realize. Also, yes, it's still here. I can use the truck somebody left behind. Oh no, music's playing in the background. Quick, get away from it. Ah. Alright, firstly, those can go. There we go. But then... What? What the hell just happened? Why did it do it like that? Oh, it just took the... Okay. Why? That's not that much. Really? One item? That's so weirdly, like, specific. Whatever. Anyway, let's use this vehicle for the first time. Did I accidentally take my shoes off? Hang on a minute. Let me go back into the... I gotta look at that again. I think I fucked myself a little bit. I did. Whoops. I took my boots off when I got in the truck. That's fine. Oh well. How are people doing this fine morning? I'm doing okay. Just had a long night's work. Just had a weird episode recorded last week. I say last week. Oh boy, that's not where I want to go. It's where I'm headed, I guess. Shit. Oh, hell. Oh, God. I tried to get around it and ended up going straight at it. Shut up. Really? Just blare the horn like an asshole? Fuck you, I've got a bridge I can go over, because I'm connected with people and shit. Oh, God. What? Going over that mountain, by the way, not as fun as people might have expected. Or exactly as fun as you might have expected, as it turns out. I think they're leaving me alone. Ugh. Come on. Yeah. Lou looks happy. I can't believe I accidentally took my shoes off. That's so funny.
Someone's happy.
Yeah, come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot the truck has a jump button, technically. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about that. That's still weird to me. God damn it, right away? I'll see everybody in a minute. Oh, no! Why? Why this? Oh my god. Okay, welcome back everybody. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Fucking holy shit. I'm just cruising along doing my shit. And then it's like, oh yeah, guess what? Fuck you. I guess fuck me, because holy shit, 1,000,000 pounds of bullshit just dropped into my lap. Why? Oh. Christ, I have no weapons. And it's like the boss ones, too. I just wanted to get my gear somewhere. Come on. Oh my god, fuck off. I'm going this way. Oh. No, thank you. Wow. We all good? What the fuck was that about? Holy shit. Why was that random bullshit there? I'd really like to get my stuff back, please. Holy hell. Random boss battle just drops on your head sometimes, I guess. Fuck off. Go to the cargo menu. I got work to do. Alright, hang on. I'll be with you folks in a minute. Alright. Okay, you stay there. What the fuck is it?
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
You won't believe what the fuck I
It's
found.
experiments, their true purpose.
Oh god.
According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand. Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan.
What's the purpose of that?
Making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin.
Doesn't seem worth it.
I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge.
Yeah, we can't ask anyone.
I'll be in touch.
So if you folks are asking yourselves, boy, what the hell was Cody up to that random bullshit happened? I literally crossed this threshold and then the entire world's... It was like being attacked by the Kraken in fucking Sea of Thieves. Just out of the blue, 1,000,000 pounds of black bullshit just gooped up around me and I almost fucking got, like, obliterated. It was great. Fuck you. Can I get the truck back? I'm gonna try to get the truck back. Because I'd really like it. I don't like that music cue that I just heard. Go backwards. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, it's just my fucking heart, right? Okay. Give me a minute. Ah. Oh, there's a fucking district center right there. I just have to cross the river. Okay. Just gotta... Oh. Come on. It's like just over there. Is there a... God, how am I gonna do this? Oh, hell. Alright, we'll make this work somehow, damn it. Holy hell. This game has some, like, wild shifts in, in the, what do you call it? In the difficulty. It's like, oh, yeah, you're just climbing and doing your, you know, your BS or whatever, and then just out of the blue, it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, fuck you in particular. Everything that you could possibly want to, like, not want to happen, it's gonna happen to you today, because, man, like, what the fuck? No. No. Detach the... Give me that. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Why does music start every time I touch the wheel? Oh my god, this game is so stressful sometimes. Like, most of the time it's really relaxing and cool, you're just hanging out. But, like, right now, it's, like, the most ghostly I've ever seen the game. Like, look at this. This heavy fog set in and I can't see shit. Go! Yeah! Also, you guys didn't see it, but I totally Austin Powers this truck earlier. It got super stuck and I could not get it free for, like, easily, like, upwards of 2 minutes of just wiggling. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Yes. Great success. Jesus. Oh, my God. We did it. We're like halfway there. A little over halfway, I think. Alrighty. And I think from here, we can actually make a... Let me check the map again. Oh, God. So... This is, I think, the worst part of the map, if I remember. It's just the stretch that we just did. Because it's all the, like, really crazy, rocky BS that I was just dealing with. So I think we're fine in that regard. We got any bullshit we can do while we're on the way before I grab stuff? Oh, hey, what do you know? Wait, what? Distribution center south of Lake Knot City and then up to Lake Knot City. Well, that would take me out of my way, so I'm not going to do it, but you almost had me. Sticky guns.
Sam, got a critical request. A shipment of experimental weapons has just been stolen by mules.
Ah.
They were scheduled to be delivered to Lake Knot City, but got picked off en route. The mules loaded them into their own vehicle and fled before help could arrive. And while we don't know their exact location based on eyewitness accounts, we've managed to narrow it to a small area. Track them down, secure the weapons, and deliver them to Lake Knot.
Nah. You've caught me at a time where I just don't really want to do it. Let's briefly rest up so we can restore the, wait a minute. Sorry, I keep checking the map, but I just realized there should totally be a battery right outside, isn't there? No, that's a post box. Damn it. But wait. Isn't that a road? I think maybe the highway's up. At least part of it, anyway. You know what? I'm not too worried about the battery for this thing. And I didn't get hurt during that BS with the giant, like, monster BTs, so I think we're okay. Also, I saw another Horizon Zero Dawn reference. It was really cool. Also, we have PCCs, so if the battery thing really becomes an issue, I can just drop one and for a generator. It'll be fine. Smash cut to it not being fine at all. Oh, you bastard, putting that music thing down there. Holy shit, is it foggy out? This is so spooky looking. Oh no, not water. Come on. What the hell? Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this is so not good. I know the battery's running out. I'm stuck in the river. This is exactly what happened last time. Wait. Come on. Oh, there's something there. That's why. Come on. Fuck you. Fucking. Oh, God. Just get out of the river. Just get out of the river. Oh, God. I'm watching the battery just slowly piss away. Yes! Oh, my God. Fuck off. And there's a charge station right there. Go, go, go. Oh, my God. That was so stupid. Oh. A million likes to you.
This one's for you.
Oh.
Thanks for the help.
Holy shit, that was close. That couldn't have been more horrible, like, and horribly timed and yet perfect. I don't like that sound at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lots of uh-oh. Whoa! Can't see shit in this, I can't. Fuck. Holy hell, it is so hard to see. Oh my God! I can make out, like, grand total of fuck all in this. Oh my God. Too far from thermal pad. I don't care. Highway. Right there. Just gotta get to it. Why? Did I just get slow-mo? Oh, I think it was me leaving combat. Come on. Oh, there we go. Shh. What? Yeah, now we're on the way. So apparently these highways break down over time as a result of timefall. And that makes me really curious if eventually, like, it'll break while you're on it. Like, I'm super curious about that. Like, if you could just be just chilling, cruising along, and then it just drops out from under you, just go plummeting. That's the shit. Oh, hell yeah. Really expedite this long, horrible trek all the way up to Lake Knot City. You know, where I am. We also passed up a bike on the way. I was thinking about taking it, but we have too much gear, so it wouldn't have worked. Oh well. I'm just waiting for like a BT to just drop out of the sky and like explode the entire roadway. Because I mean, come on. Jesus. We have had some good weather and we have had some bad weather, and this is up there for some of the worst weather we've ever had. So Birds of Prey came out, and that movie's not doing great. I am both very sad but also fiercely amused by that. Why did I just... Oh god, don't do that.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot.
You made me
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody.
Makes sense.
And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director.
I get that.
And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
I assume by... Oh shit. I'll assume that when he says the director, he means Die Hard Man, because we burned Bridget's body. Presumably, anyway. Everyone's like, are you sure that's what happened? And the game is like, are you sure? And I'm like, well, I was right up until you said that. So I guess we'll have to see. Holy shit. Is that 400 metal over there? Oh my god, look at all that. I mean, I'm not going to stop, but that's still really cool. How much stuff is over there. Also, mad props to the guy who just left his truck sitting out. Not again.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director.
Okay.
So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one.
All right.
The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted.
Okay.
His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach?
Well, we saw him in the
If
flashback.
it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here.
Uh-huh.
There's something else I'd like you to consider.
Right.
A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation.
Right.
They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach. and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions. Which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Now, I may not be the most brilliant man on Earth. I hesitate to think that I'm above average, but... Holy shit. Oh my god! That's gonna be a problem in a minute. Does it feel like there's a bit of a leap in logic there? Or like a nonsensical assumption that Clifford Unger's whole motivation is that his BB is like his whole world, sure, people really love their children or whatever, but that he's gonna destroy literally all life on the entire planet as, uh-oh. Huh. That was different. That was a hard teleport effect that we saw there, right at the end.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you, and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Well, now we know why Cliff's so mad. Oh, it's just Bridget and Die Hard Man going and killing him and stealing his baby. Yeah, I can understand why he'd be kind of pissed about that. I still don't get this whole "I'll literally kill everyone on Earth" thing, or that's what it like the way that contextually that's what it sounds like he wants to do. I'm kind of like, nah, about that. For a motive, where his motivation, like, sure, it makes sense. It's a revenge plot, basically, but it's so like unfocused in its revenge. Now he's got the Die Hard Man mask. Why? episode 11. Okay. Why do we care? Why don't we just give the BB back to him? If he gets the baby, will he still want revenge if we just give it back to him? Oh boy. Like, I assume that the assumption here is
He's gotta be somewhere, right?
that you're not supposed to give it up because, like, oh no, you love it or whatever. But, like, can't I have that option to be like, you know what? I don't really give a shit about this thing inside of a thing. I can always get another one or just not have one. Like we experienced in gameplay, like...
Where are we this time?
Looks like Vietnam, which is weird. Like, we experienced in gameplay what not having the BB with you is like and how shitty it is, and I get that. Yee. But, like, if it's literally, like, the whole world is gonna, like, come to a cataclysmic end because this guy misses his child, like, just give it the fuck back. So what if you've grown personally attached to it? I don't get that. Like, Cliff's right to be pissed off. He got unfairly murdered, he was lied to, he got his kids stolen, his wife is in a coma. Like, I understand his motives better than anybody else's. Sam Porter's just a depressed jackass who had a family situation getting started. It's similar, but he never had the kid. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the right person for this. What in the hell are they playing on that radio? Like, maybe it's because I have not got any interest in having kids. Like, it just completely doesn't appeal to me, and as a result, I'm not, like, the right demographic for this. But it feels real contrived being like he loves his baby so much he'll literally end the whole world. And I'm like, okay. Just give it back then. It's literally his kid. Ah, whatever. Ooh, don't mind if I do. There we go, top myself off. I'm not gonna get into it and get on a giant sidebar talking about parentage and stuff like that. Ah! Holy shit! Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that helicopter was gonna come down on top of us. We're fine. Okay, I feel like I'm in Predator right now, but... Ugh. Hey, you know what? Don't I have a blood bag with me? I thought I did. Aha, there we go. I knew I had blood bags. Ooh. But, like, okay, here's the thing. It came to my attention fairly... Okay. Oh, okay, I'll lay back down. I'll go back to crouch walking, rather. It came to my attention relatively recently. I am now officially older than my dad was when he died. Because, spoilers, that's a thing in my life. And that's a really weird feeling. Most folks probably don't have to deal with. What are we looking? Oh, it's him in the web again. Oh, he's not in the web. That is like straight out of Heart of Darkness. And I know Kojima is a giant film buff, so I would not be surprised if that's directly the reference. You really want to do that covered in tar? Those are tougher enemies. You can tell because they're wearing modern gear now. Very cool. I know the compass is probably supposed to... Wait. Why did we get a vision of that? That's weird. That's the thing that I find weird about this. Oh, thank God there's an assault rifle.
Baby. I just want you to be happy.
It's okay to be a failure as a parent, dude. It happens. Most parents are really shitty. Jesus. Oh, no. The handgun sucks. Shit. Alright, you're no good. Drop. Stop shooting me. Holy hell, I am getting ripped apart. Alright, that's not working. I gotta equip the other one. Stop it. It's getting dark. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh no. Oh, hell no. There we go. That's a hard death. Jesus. Wow, that's just a straight up game over screen. Okay. I thought it was going to be repatriating, but I guess not. Good grief. Yeah, so we're just coming back out of the flashback. What I was going to say is that I theoretically understand the motivations of Cliff's character, but the problem is that it seems like his revenge is really, like, contrived and kind of unfocused. Like, he's doing things narratively rather than, like, because it's, like, a logical thing, like, progression. I know that revenge isn't necessarily always logical, but I think people understand what I mean in the sense of, like... Yeah, I know, you lose blood when you get shot. We just experienced the extreme of that firsthand when I literally fell over dead.
Where's my baby?
Why don't we just give it to him? That's going to be my question for, the whole time that we're dealing with this.
Get my baby.
Don't mind me. Everything is fine. No, not okay. Not okay. Shut up. Oh, that's him. Ow. Ow. bust you. There we go. Okay. Jesus. Maybe I'm being too hypercritical. It's just like when a game is so narratively focused and stuff, it's just what I feel like I have to think about. Oh yeah, top me off. I'm gonna make a quick trip into the inventory screen because I don't want these handguns anymore. That's the way. Just a lot of excess crap in my pocket that I do not need. Jesus Christ, I cannot see. Most people want their kids to be happy, and most parents rather want their kids to be happy. And most of the time, those parents have to learn that their kids aren't who they expect, aren't going to grow up to for those. Bleh. Most of the time, kids will grow up to be different people than those parents might expect, and they have to learn to live with that. Unless you're like a really bad parent, in which case, guess what? Then the kid's going to grow up to resent you, and then it's a whole other like list of problems. Unless those two things happen to just totally coincide. Be good to your family. That doesn't take too much, like... that shouldn't be too complex, I would hope. God, I feel like I'm in Predator. Like a really weird ghost Predator.
I want my baby back.
I want to give it to him. I don't feel like we deserve it or need it.
My name is Clifford Unger.
Yes, you are. I'm better at soldiering than you, man, who is a soldier. Except for that time that I died. I have the elevational advantage. Oh, God. I can't believe I got him from that far away. Where the hell is this guy? Oh, he's literally right in front of me. Oh, not anymore. He's gone. Shut up, he's just right there. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wait a minute, don't I have another one of these? Yes, I do. I'll be with you boys in a minute. There we go. Come on. Reload. Oh, God. I'm gonna need another gun. Drop that. It's empty. There we go. Wait, no, did I just unequip it? Damn it. There we go.
We need reinforcements. Go.
I'm gonna resupply while I don't know where he is. Take one of these.
I want my baby back.
I still want to just give it to you, but the game physically won't let me. I feel like I absolutely don't need it. Or want it, for that matter. Oh god, my foot's falling asleep. I'm sitting at a funny angle and it hurts. Not hurts, but you know. Pins and needles are setting in and it's not a good feeling. Also, I wonder if anybody's come in contact with my any of my structures that have actually, like, seen this or will see this in the future. Is he back up the hill again?
Get my baby.
There's one of them. Where are you? Ah! Oh, you guys are right there. Just a second, hang on a minute. Okay, good, it's equipped already. Just making sure. No, not you. You're not the one I want. Is it you? No. Come on. I see him. That's not him. Oh shit. That's him. Eat the things. Ow. You know what this might be a good time for? Drop you. Go up to here. Yeah, that's the one. Bust out this bad boy. Oh shit. That's the one. You really shouldn't put me on a battlefield with guns that I can readily pick up at random that have blood bullets inside them. Can we talk now? Because I don't want your kid. Daycare sucks. Just let him have the damn thing. It's literally the only reason he keeps coming back. Okay, one of two, anyway. Also, I guess we're playing by, like, unfinished business rules, and that's why he's not a skeleton ghost. Or like a BB ghost, or a BT ghost, rather.
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Are you clear, Donger?
You know it's him.
Who are you?
Are you the father?
That's a fucked up thing for you to do.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future.
Don't talk directly to the camera, it's weird.
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
That was a smooth transition. Yeah, we're on unfinished business rules. I think the implication there is that now that we know that the...
Take BB and get out of this place.
Hey, we can see his face. Kind of.
There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this. Why are you helping me? If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
What I was going to say is now that that's all said and done and he like disappeared with a gunshot, I think the implication is unfinished business rules now that there's someone who can protect BB, as I use big fat air quotes. I think it's going to like, it's that thing of like, okay, you could like, not going to be a big issue. Like, maybe he's gonna still totally show up as, like, a vengeful spirit and annoy the shit out of people, but I don't think we're gonna have another big boss battle with him like that in a beach battlefield, but I guess we'll have to see. This was a weird, like, segment. I hesitate to call it an episode because we still got, like, 1 or 2 minutes to go, but, like, that was just odd. It was just odd. No other way for me to really phrase it. This whole game's just been super strange. Like, some stuff is, like, very transparent and totally makes sense, and other stuff's just been, like, just really, like, weird and, like, kind of nonsensical. Oh, cutscene. I'm glad I didn't end it. System error. So wait, is he like Freddy Krueger?
You okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
What?
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made.
Well, we know how they're made. We talked to... what's her name? Malingan.
Like he
Mama
was
about
trying
it.
to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
Oh!
Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes, Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
So is she a clone?
You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
I'm just going to say that I called it.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
It feels like it.
Finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void-outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really?
It's Emma Emmerich, duh.
Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. what she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
I feel like I'm playing a weird sci-fi version of Forrest Gump that's really like even more depressing, I guess. Run back and forth across America for me, a woman who's horrifically toxic and bad for you.
Connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area.
Wouldn't that be nice?
All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
Okay, this episode went from, like, really weird and contrived dealing with Cliff's motivation and how it didn't really seem to line up with stuff to, oh, I see, the person we've been talking about literally the entire game is the supervillain behind everything. What her motivations are is still kind of unclear. So, yeah, okay. I guess we're dealing with this now. I'll see people in the next episode of Death Stranding. Also, I called it, and Amelie's some kind of weird ghost monstrosity, or like a memory or whatever. Or maybe she's a clone who's had a soul transplant and it's just Bridget carried over. I suppose we'll have to see. Later.
There's no